Hey, what's up, everybody? Gonna do a classic rock reaction, man. This is Led Zeppelin. This is a concert reaction, and this is gonna be a long ass reaction, let me tell you. We are looking at around 4 to 4.5 hours, right? So just letting you know right off the bat, this is gonna be a long ass reaction. Now, we are doing Earl's Court, May 24th, 1975. That's the second to last evening. I reacted to their final evening, May 25th, 1975, but this particular concert has been filmed. So it's we've got video to actually check out. All right. So first off, man, I just want to give a shout out and a thanks to Finesse Muse. Thanks for the recommendation and the links, man. So I guess you would call this a tradition in the sense that I've been doing a lot of Led Zeppelin stuff at the latter part of the year. Last year was the O2 Arena concert. I fulfilled a year-long promise. And then before that, Artist of the Month was the Allman Brothers, but there was a lot of Led Zeppelin content. And I've been following this trend with Led Zeppelin in the last 3 years where all of a sudden a lot of my stuff that's been blocked on YouTube becomes unblocked at the end of the year. And so just like last year, I see this and I'm like, wow, what's going on? And so I usually public a lot of the Led Zeppelin content at the latter portion of the year. So if you see a lot of Led Zeppelin stuff all of a sudden being published, that's what's happening. I can't explain to you why that's happening, but all of a sudden in the last couple of days, it's like over a dozen Led Zeppelin blocked stuff just became public or unblocked. They're unlisted right now because I'm going to be rationing it out. I don't want to publicize a whole whack of them all at once, one after the other, because some people were barking at me, too much Zeppelin, too much Zeppelin. On the other end, from usually a lot of my patrons, I get, hey, next Zeppelin, more. So there's just no pleasing everyone. Anyway, hey, it's all good. So Finesse has a note for me. He says, hey, Wayne, I know you're getting ready to watch and react to my Earl's Court request and just wanted to link the only official track from this concert, In My Time of Dying. If you get a chance to listen to it, you'll hear the sound quality is outstanding because Jimmy has the original multi-track recording. I wish the rest of the concert sounded this good, but what you will be watching and reacting to is the best sound quality in the bootleg world. I know you reacted to this official track last year, but if you play it, you'll hear the difference. The bass comes through loud and clear. If Jimmy ever someday decides to unlock the vaults of both of the filmed Earl's Court concerts in their entirety, it would be a huge gift to the fans. I have a theory of why many of your Led Zeppelin reviews are all of a sudden getting unblocked. I think Jimmy has seen your reactions and he knows you are the king of Led Zeppelin reactors, and he knows you have said he is your favorite musician. Anything's possible, you know what I mean? I didn't believe a few people when they said that Ted Nugent had posted a lot of my reactions up onto his wall until I actually went and I saw it. So anything's possible. I think your longtime YouTube subscriber Bobby N has told him and his girlfriend Scarlett Sabat about your channel. He is good friends with both. I can't wait for you to see and enjoy Led Zeppelin's only other filmed Earl's Court concert in the next day or so. Enjoy, my friend. Jimmy plays with some swagger on this show. Spirit of his delivery. Absolutely. Here's the link to the official In My Time of Dying, and here's of course the link to the whole 5/24/75 film concert with In My Time of Dying removed. So you have it quick and easy to find since it was buried above in my earlier comments from a few months ago. All right. Yes, with Finesse, he's also sent me some stuff for Chicago. Some I was able to react to and get up, and some were blocked and I couldn't get access to, sadly. Sadly, the Terry Kath bio I couldn't get access to, and that's what I wanted to see the most, man. All right. Back to Led Zeppelin. So, let's hit this up. We're going to break it up in parts, in 3 parts, just so I can relax, take a bathroom break, top up my sugarcane rum, and then come back, okay? And then we're going to hit up a review. I don't know how lengthy the review will be, but we'll hit up a review. So when you add all of that together, man, you're looking at about 4 hours minimum, right? I don't fool around come the holiday season. I don't fool around with Led Zeppelin. I made a promise to Finesse months ago, and I fulfill my promises, man. Even if I got to take time off, days off of work or whatever it is, when I make a promise, I deliver that shit. All right. Earl's Court, Led Zeppelin. Wow. It seems like it's been so long since I've been working up to this shit, man. All right, May 24th, 1975, Led Zeppelin. Let's get it. I toast your sparkle.
Welcome to Earl's Court. For the next 3 hours,
who are you, sir?
Your mother wouldn't like it. Will you please welcome back to England, Messrs. Bonham, Jones, Page, and Plant, Led Zeppelin.
Oh, I'm gonna track the songs here. Led Zeppelin Boots. Cheers to you, brother. I'm checking out your link. Okay, starting with rock and roll. I can't see shit though. There we go. Come on now. John's elevated this time. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yes, it has. It's been quite a while since I walked in the moonlight. Making a vow just wouldn't be right. Look, baby, open your arms, open your arms, open your arms. Baby, let my love come hurt you. It's been a long time, long time.
Any of you old cats? Any of you? Were any of you there? Let me know if you were at Earl's Court during this concert series. That'd be too cool. This guy was born to be a rock star, man. He's got the look, he's got the swag. How much were concert tickets back in 75? 3.5 hours, you got your money's worth, for sure. They're warmed up now. Sick again. Catch that smile on John there? He must have been watching Jimmy doing his shuffle.
Hours with the moments in between. Oh, baby, how the time flies. The sun is coming, all the pain is leaving. But baby, try to survive. Yeah. Do you know my name? Well, do I look the same? I wonder. But you know I'm the one you want. I've got to be the one you need. That's right, yeah. That's right, yeah. Ooh, that's right.
Excellent. I can't see the crowd though. No shots of the crowd.
Good evening. No, I said good evening.
There we go.
Last night I was suffering from a touch of cholera. It seems to have worn off a little bit now. So, that's all these Eastern influences, you know. Our intention tonight is to play. I think it works out between 3 and 3.5 hours of.
Damn.
And when we say play, we don't mean sort of just groove along on everything that could be groovy, like with the purple umbrella and a 50 cent hat. And none of that. We intend to take you on a little journey on the experiences that we've had, the more pleasurable ones and some of the dark ones that have led to the music that has been so different in 6.5 years. This is the beginning of the journey. It goes like this.
This guy's awesome, man.
I need, maybe
They all are.
more than enough. Oh, darling, 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 walk a while with me. Oh, you've got so much. I really need so much. I have to have so much. Do it! Many times I've lied, many times I've listened, many times I've gazed along the open road. Many times I've lied, many times I've listened, many times I've wondered how much there is to know. Many dreams come true, some are silver lining. I live for my dream and a pocket full of gold. I could pull coke on. Do that. Yes, sir.
Okay. Point break, so I'll know to take that out if it gets blocked, and I'll try it again.
Welsh would have it. So through the years of trial and error, trying to keep ourselves satisfied with the material that we write, so as to vary it enough to keep the energy flowing, we diverse from one stratosphere perhaps to another, and as I said, we intend to take you down some of the changes. We'd never dare to take your head through some of the changes. 6.5 years in 3 hours is a bit too much for anybody. Isn't it, girls?
Song remains the same. One of my favorite live songs. Love the rawness.
Slantabar, thank you. That was In My Time of You Shook Me. Could have been by the right Johnny Bonham. This is a song that came about after a tour of the East, where we didn't really play too many gigs. We just kept touring the darker streets of the towns to pick up the ethnic vibe as cheaply as possible. And during these travels we found that, if you'd let me continue, we found that the people that we met, even in the Caribbean, Royston and friends, the mellowness is always there if you look for it. In fact, if you give it, you get it back. The song remains the same. Crazy dream. Oh, oh. Anything I wanted to know, any place I needed to go. Hear my song, people want to listen now. Sing along, yeah. You don't know what you're missing now. Any little song that you know, everything that's small has to grow, and it always grows. Footsteps. Keep on, let it grow, let it. Ooh, yeah.
How heavy is that thing, man? Gotta be at least 20 pounds. Song. One of the best rock ballads ever.
It is the springtime of my loving, the second season I am to know. You are the sunlight in my growing, so little warm I felt before. It isn't hard to feel me glowing, feel it. I felt the warmth that grew so low. from me, keepers of the blue. Speak to me only with your eyes alone. It is to you I give this tune. Oh, it isn't hard to recognize. These things are clear to all from time to time. Oh. Now listen. Talk to me. Talk to me, lady. You people really don't. I feel coldness of my winter.
I love this part.
You would ever go. 'Cause the blue that's in my eyes, that's in upon us, yeah. But I know that I love you so. Ooh, yeah. So I keep on, and I keep on, and I keep on. 'Cause I know that I love you so.
Excellent.
These are the seasons of emotion, and like the wind, they rise and fall. This is the wonder of devotion. I see the torch we all must hold. The people, this is a mystery of the closure. Upon us all.
A little rain must fall.
Ooh, just a little rain must fall. Just a little rain. Oh, sometimes I think we can feel it falling.
I'm going back to my initial reaction to this song. I had a lot of attitude towards love songs and ballads. I didn't have a clear definition of the difference. Fantastic. Shout out to the great George Harrison for inspiring this ballad.
Thank you. I love the song. One day when we were rehearsing for some album that we didn't really know much about, Bonzo came in with a really nice driving tempo, a really laid back sort of and we thought, Mandrakes? No. And having been traveling a little bit too to get the feel of foreign lands as we keep rabbiting about, or I keep rabbiting about. The song developed from the shun, shun, and the touch of the East, and a little bit of cholera on the arm. And what we have left is Kashmir.
To fill my dreams, I am a traveler of all time and space, to be where I have been, and sit with elders of a different race. This world is seldom seen. The talk of days for which they sit and wait, when all will be across the sea.
Kashmir. Holy shit, no. Damn. It's gonna say Kashmir is one of those songs that where the artist only needs that one song to be remembered by. Of course, they've got many, but this is such a good example of that one song. If they had this one song, they could have had like a 30, 40-year career. Easy.
If you go along the A449 past Droitwich, take the third turn off on the right, Kashmir is just up there. It's got a white fence around it. On the other hand, we'd like to say, instead of just keep playing and playing and playing, that it really is a treat to be playing in England again. It makes us, we're playing in Britain again, it makes us sound like foreigners, but somebody voted for somebody and everybody's on the run. There's very little people left in the business that we know to talk to anymore. We have to talk to passers-by on the street and cyclists and
75.
members of the public.
Isn't that when Margaret Thatcher
This is for
came
anybody
in?
who's got any hope
Old iron britches?
that everything can be okay in our wonderful country again. Everything can be grown from the seeds of goodness, right? And without becoming a prophet, we ain't doing too good at the moment. This is the thing that features.
I love how he skirted
John Paul
around
Jones
all of
on
the politics
keyboards.
and bullshit.
These days, John is doing really, really well on his keyboards. He's practicing very hard. I beg your pardon? So if we all pull together and give no quarter.
The great John Paul Jones. The glue of it all. The silent assassin and the ninja of Led Zeppelin. He's got a very strong looming presence, doesn't he? Even though his persona is perceived as being quiet. His presence is heavy. Those guitars come in, man. That is some sexy shit. Listen to that. This is the song that made me aware that they were capable, range-wise,
It's the door, put out the light.
of so much more than their blues.
You know they won't be home tonight. The snow falls hard, and don't you know? The winds of thorn are blowing cold.
Also, this song, and Achilles' Last Stand,
They carry steel that's bright and true.
made me want to go all the way back and start from the beginning.
To build a dream for me and you, yeah. Is that all it is, a dream? To do the best when no one wants.
visualizing the ordeal of the hobbits right now. I was gonna say, here comes the thunder. I can't wait to get into his solo stuff in the new year. It's gonna be the year of Jonesy. nice extended jam. Do you see how with Jones and Bonham being so steady, Page can go wherever and do whatever the hell he wants? Props to the two Jones. You know it's got to be hard to keep up with this guy. Spirit of his delivery. Excellent. Do a little call and response there. Excellent.
Walking side by side with them, the devil mocks their every step. The snow drives back the foot that's slow. The dogs of doom are howling more. They carry news that must get through. To build a dream for me and you, yeah. That's all it is, a dream. They do the band with no one day, yeah. Oh, they ask no quarter. People look at the dead. We give no quarter. Oh, what misery without quarter. Oh, the pain without quarter.
What do you think? Some of his best guitar playing is during no quarter solos, I think. All right.
John Paul Jones, piano. Let's hear for John Paul Jones, grand piano.
Great John Paul Jones. Okay, y'all, let's take a pause. I'm in need of more sugarcane rum. This is what I'm gonna do. The month of January, I'm declaring it right now, is Jonesy month. You send me your favorite John Paul Jones whatever, and I'll react to it. Just for the month of January, yes, it's Artist of the Month. John Paul Jones is Artist of the Month. Send me his Zeppelin whatever, send me his solo whatever, his interviews, his whatever the case is. Jonesy, Spotlight, John Paul Jones, January 2022. Artist of the Month, John Paul Jones, right? So overall, man, let me tell you, it's incredible how these guys collectively come together. And you know, when I see them, hear them, especially in a live performance, you know what keeps coming into my mind? They, yes, could have been successful with, let's say, another member, or if you were to switch out one member for another person to replace them, they would have been successful, but they would not have been so magnetically charged. There is a magnetic charge and a pulse about Led Zeppelin around these four guys, man. And I look at Jonesy and I look at the way his presence, I was talking about his presence. This guy is the glue. He is the silent assassin of Led Zeppelin. That aura and that mystifying element that haunts, he is a part of that. His quietness is a part of that. And I knew people like that, especially in the military. And even though you didn't hear too many words out of them, their presence, their aura, the vibe and the feel of the whole, whether it's the platoon or the ship's company that I was on. I was in the Army, then the Navy. Man, you know, very, very strong presence. And Jonesy's got that in spades. As a collective in the group, man, you know, these guys just, it's a winning formula, that combination of the four. And it's what am I trying to say? I'm getting drunk here. It's an unfair playing field to compare anyone else to them. It's just not fair at all. So, this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. I gotta take a break. Actually, I gotta run an errand, and I'll come back and I'll hit the bathroom, top up my sugarcane rum, and then we're gonna hit up our next part of this concert, man. And I'll just call it part 2, video 2, and then go from there. But I'm gonna try first to group it all together and upload it as a whole with fingers crossed. We'll see. It's been really, really good in the last couple of days. Like I said at the beginning of this reaction, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like a dozen Led Zeppelin reactions just became unblocked. Which reminds me, right now, before I actually get up and leave, I'm going to actually post and publish one of those reactions that have been blocked. I'll try and find the one that's been blocked the longest, and I'll start from there and go and see. Sometimes it's a trick though, because as soon as I press the publish button, the next screen shows that it's been blocked. So sometimes it's a bait and a kill, right? But we'll see. I got my fingers crossed. Anyways, I will see you shortly in what I'm calling part 2. See you in a bit. Okay, everybody, here we are, man. Back again for what I'm calling part 2. Maybe it's going to turn into video 2, I'm not sure. But let's hit this up, man. This is Led Zeppelin, Earl's Court, May 24th, 1975. Let's get it.
Well, we were unable to play in Birmingham, and we couldn't play in Cardiff. Because last time... Cardiff, does that ring a bell? Plaid Cymru. Last time we played in Cardiff at the Locarno, the equipment was set up, and they wouldn't let us through the doors because we didn't have a tie on. It was really... Those were the days. And has it changed that much?
Your hair
Has
is
Cardiff
longer.
changed that much? But things do change, and through the changes we meet a lot of friends. Some of them fall by the wayside, some of them fall on the faces, and some of them are around to give us some strength when we're a little bit down. This song is really for our families and friends and the people who've been close to us through the lot. It's a song of love in its most in its most innocent stages. It's called Tangerine.
Great song. I love that weeping guitar solo in the middle.
Measuring the summer's day, only find it slips away to gray. The hours that bring me pain, tangerine, tangerine, living reflection of a dream. I was her love, she was my queen, and now 1,000 years between, thinking how it used to be. Does she still remember times like these? To think of us again, and I do, yeah. Tangerine, tangerine, living reflection of a dream. I was her lover, she was my queen, and now 1,000 years between. Take it on. Oh, oh.
Excellent.
It may come as a surprise to you that it may come as a surprise, madam. That is the only time that we've ever managed to harmonize, not only on stage, but even on record. That is the first time that 4 of us have sang together. Mind you, we have been doing a summer season here at Earl's Court, so we're getting quite used to it, man. This is when we take our memory trip, or what's left of it, back up the A5, as I said last night. The A5 is a heavy trunk road. And when you get there, it's all... Jimmy McCalliog's left the stage. Do you remember the days we used to sit down and smile? Probably in big circles around the oak tree. A lot of people went back to Wales to find the oak trees. And a bit of that. This is a song about the would-be hope for the ultimate. For the ultimate.
Plantations. John gets a break before his solo.
Made up my mind, make a new start. Going to California with an aching in my heart. Someone told me there's a girl out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair. Tonight. My chances on a big jet plane in a little tent that we all say. See the red, the sky is gray. I wonder how tomorrow can ever follow today. Arms in the candy sound, trembling and shake. Children of the sun begin. Wait. See that the wall of the heart's got a bunch in the nose and the star and the floor. Think I might be sinking. I throw you down at the reason time. See what there was a man scared. I got it. Standing on a hill with my mouth to the dreams, telling myself it's not as hard as it seems. Oh, it's hard. It's terribly hard. Infinitely hard. It's the wrong.
Is that your favorite song off of the fourth album? Let me know if it is.
My goodness. Perhaps we've nearly found the bridge.
Where's that confounded bridge?
Sound of it. Me or you? This is another song that was written on the side of a little part of Snowden in the Goodlands that were once called Wild Wales.
That's the one.
The British shall lose their language, but the British shall never lose Wild Wales. That's what Talia said to say. Talia said is a lot older than Elvis Presley. It's a song from the Welsh period.
I can't play with you no more. I don't know how I'm gonna do what Mama told me. My friend, the boys next door. I can't believe what people saying. You're gonna let your hair hang down. I'm satisfied to sit here working all day long. You're in the dark side of town. What you doing, what you doing, and what you doing there? And when I'm out, I see you walking. Why don't your eyes see me? And could it be you found another game to play? What did Mama say to me? Oh, that's the way, that's the way it ought to be. I gotta disagree with you now. That's the way it ought to stay. Oh no, oh no, Yesterday I saw you standing by the river. And weren't those tears that filled your eyes? And all the fish that lay in dirty water dying, 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 had they got you hypnotized? There's no fish left to die, people. Yesterday I saw you kissing tiny flowers, but all it is born to die. And so I said to you, nothing really matters, and all you do is stand and cry. Little girl, do you hear me?
about it. When half your ears are turned away. But now's the time to look again at what you see. Is that the way it ought to stay? And that's the way, that's the way it ought to be. I don't think so. My mama said, that's the way it ought to stay. Don't believe it's true. It can't be, it can't be, it can't be.
Not a metal band. You ignoramuses who label Led Zeppelin as metal.
Oh man, take a look at my life. It's a lot like yours.
Didn't Old Man come out in 75?
Habitat.
Must have been big around that time.
This is all a preview for the talking shows that we're going to do in the fall. When we really made it. Never, you ain't kidding. Oh, to talk. The blues, as in cliches, two pays and three pays.
More plantations.
Sounds like Dallas, Texas to me, where the PA comes from. I got the blues on me. See, Bonzo can sing the blues. Do we have a bit of blues from Bonzo? Bonzo? Should we have some blues? Bonzo? I got a bird that whistles. This is about a blue-eyed friend who wags his tail and keeps his mouth shut. With a bit of audience participation, this could take us exactly where we came from. 8 miles high. Oh, you're right, Wally.
'cause you're smiling at me. That's the way it should be, like a leaf is to a tree, so fine. Yeah, all the good times we had, I sung love songs so glad, always smiling, never sad, so fine. As I walk down the country lane, I'll be walking along, hear me call your name. Oh, hear the wind whisper in the trees, telling Mother Nature about you and me. Yeah, if my way was so bright, or the road we choose at night, the road we choose is always right, so fine. Yeah, could any love be so strong when so many loves go wrong? Will our love go on and on and on and on and on and on? As I walk down the country lanes, I'll be walking along, hear me call your name.
About the school life.
Yes. Hear the wheel whisper in the trees, telling Mother Nature about you and me.
Strider.
Here's your chance, people, yeah! My, Lordy Lord, come on now, it ain't too far. Tell your friends all around the world, ain't no companion for a blue-eyed Merle.
I can't hear John at all.
What you missing around these brick walls? It's a friendship so pure, just singing all around my door, so fine. Yeah, ain't but one thing to do, spend my natural life with you. You're the finest that I knew, so fine. And when you're old and your eyes are dim, ain't no old chef gonna have it again. We'll still go walking down country lanes. I sing the same old song, hear me call your name. Oh!
We didn't call out Strider. It's all good.
But the sort of response that we get for things like that, I think we should. That was the Welsh period. That was pre-Moroccan, I think we better just team up with Ian Campbell Folk Group and call it a night. Talking about nights, it brings a tear. Oops. We've seen a lot of ups and downs, and we've been part of lots of ups and downs. And part of these ups and downs is the ability to create rhythm. And if you liken a motor car to the parts of a human body, then sometimes you can get trampled underfoot.
Gotta love those plantations.
Pieces sit down by groovy love to drill. I like the way you hold the road. Mama, it ain't no sin. Talk about love. Talk about love. Talk about. Phone is getting old. I'm so bad I took a look inside your showroom doors. Talk about love. Talk about love. Talk about. It's that heavy metal underneath your hood. Baby, I could work all night, but even got the perfect tool. Talk about love. Talk about love. Talk about. On the freeway, gauge is on red. I come down on my gasoline, believe I wanna crack your head. Talk about love. Talk about love. Talk about. Really filled with style, specialist edition. Mama, let me be mine. Talk about love. Talk about love.
It's a good shot at Jimmy there.
Things I have a man.
I like the fact that John's elevated a little bit.
Talk about love, love, love. Talk about. I can't stop talking. I can't stop talking. Ooh, yeah. Oh, drive on.
I don't often see Jimmy and Jones in the same shot. going off. A little bit of Gallows Pole. You know, the crowd is jamming and dancing to this. No shots of hunger. Trampled underfoot. Nice long extended jam, that one.
Good evening. Well, it's Saturday night. Well, it's Saturday night, and I just got paid. So I'm going to try to say, what's this going to go out time? I'm not upstaging anybody, am I? It is our, I cut the waffle. Tonight, there's a lad watching his dad, who is a remarkable drummer, even though he's 7 years old, 8 years old. He is a better drummer than 80% of rock group drummers today, and he's 8 years old. So, Jason Bonham, this is your dad. John Bonham, Moby Dick!
Come on. Their turn for a break now. How long is this track? Let's see. 30 minutes. I remember previous drum solos from John, various bootlegs I've reacted to. I used to say he probably gets up early in the morning, goes out to the garage or wherever he's got his drum kit, and probably pounds his skins for a couple of hours. I was wrong, because a lot of you said no, he doesn't actually practices that much when he's at home. Remarkable. He just counts on getting into a zone when he does get on stage. Maybe that's part of his secret. That's cool, whatever he's doing there with the tapping of the other stick. It reminds me of my marching cadence back in the force. So casual with it, isn't he? It's just a walk in the park for him. I think he was even chewing gum. I'd love to inspect his hands. I'm sure he's got some serious calluses and all kinds of abrasions in his hands. It sounds like just one crazy, overzealous fan yelling at the top of their lungs. Sounds like something out of Doctor Who, doesn't it? The 1970s and 80s Doctor Who. I forgot his name. Got that tunnel thing going on. Are these called kettle drums? The thunder of Led Zeppelin.
A ship of John Bonham, master of the skins. The only man who can play the drums and sing at the last waltz. John Bonham!
Take a bow, John.
John comes from a circus family.
Don't fall now.
My God, how can such a heavy group be so silly? This is a song that came at the very beginning of our time. Monzo refused to join us because he was getting 40 quid a week with Tim Rose. I had 8
My favorite
telegrams
live
sent
Led
to
Zeppelin
the
song.
3 Men in a Boat in Warsaw when Noddy Alderhead Slade was our roadie. And nobody believed that the new Yardbirds, nothing's changed. Nobody would believe it. And John Paul Jones had just finished a tour with Greta Garbo. And Jimmy Page was coming out of the closet. So we're really having a good time back in good old England. We've got to fly soon. You know how it goes with Dennis. Dear Dennis, private enterprise, no artists in the country anymore. He must be dazed and confused.
Plantations. All right, Long. Let's stop right there before we hit up my favorite live Led Zeppelin song. I'm out of sugarcane rum almost, and I've got to hit the heads. So, the thunder of Led Zeppelin, John Bonham. Damn, man. How many features have I done of John Bonham? Polyphonic, did his birthday, feature on Jason. It's been a couple. This is a guy, a really, really good example of a drummer who might not win a drum roll contest because, you know, they're being judged by all of the technical bullshit. And, you know, Neil Peart would probably win a contest like that. John Bonham, probably not, unless he totally breaks into the whole technical aspect. But I don't think he's built like that. I think John Bonham is built like a heavyweight boxer. John Bonham is Tyson. Neil Peart is Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? And I think that this guy is at his absolute best when he is incorporating the overall sound of the band, and he's doing his part, the thunder and the essence and all of that. But not just the thunder, but also the timing, keeping everybody on point, keeping everybody solid and stable. His stability is just as impressive as his thunder. That timing signature in Kashmir, damn, man. You know, I remember when I was watching, was it Rick Beato? And he was breaking down John versus a drumming machine. And, you know, he's like, listen to this, 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 and this. And he's showing you those points where you can tell the difference between just a drum machine and John's playing. It's got so much essence. That's the thing about this guy, man. There's essence and there's life in his drumming, and he puts a lot of that into the collective of Led Zeppelin. I'm telling you, y'all, you've heard me say this probably 100. How many Led Zeppelin reactions have I done? I'm going to have to actually count how many. It's got to be around 200 by now, right? You've heard me probably say it 200 times that the collective of these four guys and the essence that they create is just a phenomenal element, you know, about music. And that right there is what a lot of musicians are jealous of, because they don't have that adornment, they don't have that vibe, that touch, you know. And that is why a lot of people don't like Led Zeppelin. You got your lovers and you got your haters. From the people on the point, on the opposite side that hate them, it's because they've got that touch, that essence. That's what people hate about Led Zeppelin. And with John Bonham, yeah, man, he passed that down to his son too, didn't he? That O2 Arena concert, I've watched it in its entirety a couple of months back. And yeah, man, that kid's got it, you know? I call him a kid, he's older than me. Anyways, I'm gonna bounce, y'all. Top up my rum, hit the heads, come back, and let's finish off starting with my favorite live Led Zeppelin song. I'll see you in a minute. Peace. Okay, y'all, we're heading up the last part of our concert series here for Earl's Court, May 24th, 1975. Fantastic so far. Love the video footage, man. It makes all the difference, doesn't it? Not absolutely necessary, but really is a really, really nice bonus. So let's hit up our last part. Just kicking it off with my favorite live Led Zeppelin song. Dazed and Confused, baby. Let's get it. This is 34 minutes long.
The dazed and confused. For so long it's not true. I wanted a woman and a bargain for you. Lots of people talking, pretty few of them a number. Soul of a woman was created below.
of all the Zeppelin songs performed live. This is my favorite because every single one of them is so different from the other. Sure, there are similarities, but you can always pick out one huge notable difference. I think this is the second longest running Dazed and Confused that I've reacted to, the first being 44 minutes. What creepy ass sounds, man. I'm envisioning someone trapped in a big ass haunted castle and hearing all of these sounds coming at him. Stan Nesmith.
Ooh, yeah. Take it on, oh, yeah.
The longest concert I've ever attended
Oh,
was 2 hours and 45 minutes, man.
ooh, yeah.
These guys are going for 3.5 hours.
Ooh, everybody's been talking Lord. I swear they've been talking trash. The way that you push me down, and I can take too much of that. So come on, come on, come on, come on. Hear what I say. I want to make love to you, little girls. Yes. 25. 25. 25, yeah.
They're having fun here, you can tell. Excellent. Robert is going off. They had fun there.
Improvisation. Guitar, Jimmy Page.
Yeah, man. Dazed and Confused live.
Drums, John Bonham. Bass, John Paul Jones.
It's all Jimmy Page. Time for a break.
Just a little world to get lost in occasionally. Only takes about 20 minutes for us to plot around the time signatures. Mr. Bonham is making gestures. This is a song which typifies the mood of hope which in our brighter moments surrounds us. In our brighter moments.
That'll get their attention.
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying the stairway to heaven. And when she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with the word she can get what she came for. She's buying a stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird that sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven. Do you know what I'm talking about, people? Oh, and it makes me wonder, there's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. Sometimes I can see them. And it's whispered that soon, if we all
solitude, then the Piper will lead us to reason, and a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forests will echo with laughter. Does anybody remember laughter? Smiling, but I found some good news. Hey. If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed. It's just a sprinkling for the May Queen. Yes, there are 2 paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. I hope so. Wait a minute, wait. Your head is humming, and it won't go, in case you don't know. The Piper's calling you to join him. Dear people, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know our stairway lies on the whispered wind? That's all we got.
Guy's great, isn't he? Somebody tell me if you know, how heavy is this guitar, man? I've heard 13 pounds, I've heard 17, and I've heard 20. I'm more inclined to think it's 20 plus. What a great song. Whisper to the thunder, back to the whisper, and then all thunder. Nice.
England. Thank you very much. Good night.
No, you're not done. Just need a drink and a butt, and you'll be back. Thanks for the timestamp, Vanessa.
I'd like to say at this point that I think football's a load of bollocks.
What's that all about?
I'd like to say that soccer is a wonderful sport, the best sport.
I guess his team lost.
And that's got nothing to do with Bonzo's sentiments.
Probably the Cardiff.
I prefer grapes anyway. You need cooling, woman, I ain't fooling. I'm gonna send you back to school, way down inside. Woman, you need love. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh, I want a whole lot of love. I want a whole lot of love. I want a whole lot of love. You've been dirty, baby, I've been learning. Oh, yeah, good, good
this is how James Brown kicks off a lot of his jams. I'm sure I don't need to tell you that, but the great Bootsy Collins. What was I saying? It's amazing how many influences these guys incorporate into their music. What am I talking about? My dad has told me that custard pie and the lemon song, he recognizes 12 to 13 different traces of various blues songs incorporated into those two songs. This reminds me, in my humble opinion, the best bass work John Paul Jones has done, in my memory, was this piece here from 73, the song remains the same. That bass groove riff that it goes into. These guys are great entertainers, man. All I need from you is
Mama said the way you move gonna make you sweat, gonna make you cool.
I Right on the time, that's what it was called.
I just the way you swing, gonna make you burn, gonna make you sting. I try when you walk that way, your honey drip, I can't keep away. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I got a roll, can't stand still. Got a flaming heart, can't get my fill. I'm shy, burning red. Dreams of you all through my head. Take too long, for I found out what people mean by down and out. Spent my money, took my cars, started telling her friends she's gonna be Now I don't know, but I've been told big leg woman ain't got no soul. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All I ask for and all I pray, steady rolling woman gonna come my way. I need a girl to hold my hand. Well, tell me no lies, make me a happy man. You got it.
It's like, okay, I got this. I'll bring it home. And that's the
England,
end.
Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales. Thank you very much. Good night. Thank you.
Good night, child. It's just another day for these guys, man. Talent on loan from God. Okay, is that it? Okay. Looks like that's it. I'll let it run out. Yeah, man. These guys. Where would you say that they were on top of their game? Between 73 and 75 or 70 and 73? That's usually where I see a lot of people saying, yeah, they were on top of their game between this time interval. That's what I get unanimously. They were great here, man. Having fun, having a good time. Very, very well seasoned, comfortable with what they're doing with their presentation format, and just enjoying it and kind of coasting. That's kind of the feel that I got from them. So, let's do this, man. Instead of my typical review where it comes to the read and all that stuff, let's check out some of the fan comments that we're going to encounter here in Led Zeppelin Boots, and we'll consider that to be the review, because I'm quite sure that we're going to be encountering a couple of interesting comments. The good, the bad, and the ugly is always interesting when it comes to reading Led Zeppelin comments. Anyways, yeah, so let's call this the end of the reaction, end of part 3, and then part 4 is the review. So see you in the review. Okay, everybody, instead of our typical reaction read, let's check out what the fans are saying. This great concert, man. Excellent concert. This is from Led Zeppelin Boots. If you haven't checked out the channel yet, check it out, man. Give a like and subscribe. 34.2k subscribers. Definitely leads a lot more. Some really interesting stuff on this channel, man. All right, so Led Zeppelin Boots says, in honor of the anniversary of this gig, here is nearly full video of Zeppelin's performance at Earl's Court in London, May 24th, 1975. This was put together by my good friend Led Zeppelin Film. It uses the audio from Empress Valley Supreme discs. He must be dazed and confused. And a variety of sources for the video. All credit goes to him. Right on. And down in the comment sections, he's pinned this. It's finally here. Big thanks to my friend Led Zeppelin Film for syncing this up. We'll eventually get a full video, full rendered, with In My Time of Dying included. So for those who are looking for the complete unedited video, feel free to email me at zepphead315lurker2115@gmail.com. Also feel free to email me if you have any uncirculated photos, videos, or audio of Zeppelin as well. Right on. He got a lot of thumbs up for this pin here, and lots of replies, so I won't read all of the replies. Let's check out what some of the fans are saying about this great concert, man. Oh yeah, and by the way, another reminder that I will do my best to get this uploaded by the end of the day today. If you don't see it, that means that it's probably blocked, so I'm going to have to retry without In My Time of Dying in the lineup, because I have a feeling that that's where it would get blocked. Would be wonderful to have this on DVD in its entirety with the official songs put back in. There will always be legends, just like the fans who never stop loving them. Yes. The Led Zeppelin fans are just as interesting as the group themselves. I was there, a 17-year-old Zepp fanatic, saw 2 shows. Wow. He got 95 thumbs up and 22 replies. Such a shame In My Time of Dying is not included, as it was possibly the best live version they ever performed of it. A real stormer. I believe that, man. Yeah, that was really, really on point. Very, very tight and precise. Page looks so cool up there. Raw tone, unpolished, and in your face. Love it. Spirit of his delivery, man. I saw them in '73 at the Atlanta Stadium. I was Sweet 16 and Robert Plant was my teen dream. We were on the floor of the stadium, right in front of the stage. I went to many concerts back in the day, but that was probably the best one I ever saw. Right on. There's a reply here to it. I was at that show too, on the grounds around 30 feet back. Wish I could remember it, but I was just too blitz. Lucky to have made it home in one piece. I hear you, man. Many people have probably said the same thing. Probably one of the best Zeppelin I've ever seen in my life, man. How did that happen, dude? And a reply says, at their prime for sure. Oh yeah, see, going back to my question. Where do you think, timeline-wise, was their best? Was it from 73 to 75? Or was it from 70 to 73? Those are the 2 time increments I see the most. Let me know what you think and why. Personally, I think from me, from the time they started in 69 to about 73, by the time the song Remains the Same came out, to me, that was their best in regards to their musicianship, their sound, their presence, their presentation, the tightness of their playing, all of that, you know. And again, still, I would say that my favorite live concert from them is still the 73 song Remains the Same, but Royal Albert Hall is very, very close there as well, you know. What was it? The Fillmore, was it the Fillmore West in 69? Where As Long As I Have You was part of that lineup? Yo, man, that shit, that was fire. So that's where it's at for me, you know, where it comes to live performances for Led Zeppelin, that's where it's at for me. Finesse Muse says, this is freaking amazing Boots and Led Zepp film. Thank you for all your efforts syncing the audio to the video. The sound is much improved from excerpts I've seen of this night at Earl's Court. A nice work on the Going to California portion of That's the Way, with the missing lost video of those tracks. Bravo. Finesse Muse presenting this to us. I got to see them March 21st of 75 in Seattle, the best part of my 8th grad year. My older sister was so cool to take me with her and her friends. Still one of my best memories, along with the 1977 show in Kingo. Alright. And John says to that, I'm a fellow Seattle resident here. You are a legend, my friend. And he lists dates of when he was there. I was 15 years old. First concert I ever went to. 3 encores, I think. Still have the ticket stub. It was well worth, oh wow, only $2.50. How could anyone thumbs down the quality of this video? Best quality Led Zeppelin video I ever seen. Yeah, people with their thumbs downs, don't know. Yeah, a lot of these comments are really long. You gotta punch the read more button and it just scrolls down. Amazing, I wish I was there. Hey Boots, you guys really set the bar doing this. I think it's great, all the work you two have been doing together. Thank you for all the amazing and hard work you do. Right on. Amen, Mark. Awesome job, man. Earl's Court has always been one of my favorite shows. Let's read one more. Rock and roll in its purest and finest form on display for 3 solid hours. Rock gods. All right, absolutely. And the last comment says, one of the best Dazed and Confused. I agree, absolutely. All right. So, y'all, that is Earl's Court, man, May 27th, 1975. And you know this video is going to be over 4 hours. It's all good though. It's the holiday season and it seems to be kind of like I'm falling into a pattern of tradition here. It's all good. So, like I said, man, January 2022 is John Paul Jones month, Artist of the Month. I'm making an exception, bringing back Artist of the Month for the month of January, featuring John Paul Jones. Focus on John Paul Jones. Send me your John Paul Jones content, whatever it may be. Quads, album reactions, interviews, things of that sort, interesting articles, whatever it is, send it to me. If you sent it to me before, send it back, send it again, and I'll make sure that I group it all together, put it on the calendar for specific dates and times, and I'll basically just bomb it all off, man. John Paul Jones month. And as well, do me a favor. Oh, geez, what's the lad's name that is friends with Jimmy Page? You mentioned his name already, Finesse. Let me scroll down your note to me. Bobby N. Bobby N, if you're watching this, brother, do me a big favor. Send a message to Jimmy Page, and then from Jimmy Page, send a message to John Paul Jones. Tell John Paul Jones that we are doing a feature and a focus on him for the month of January. And if he wants to write anything, send anything. If you have questions for John Paul Jones, send it along. I'll make sure that I pass it on so we can get deep into the fabric and the mind of the man. You know, the silent assassin, the ninja of Led Zeppelin. So that would be really, really cool, Bobby. And if you can pass that through Jimmy and then back and forth. I am not doubting the power of how far the media can reach. You know, I mean, like I said, I've got celebrities who've put my reactions up on their Facebook page and things of that sort. And, you know, so it's really, really interesting how far reaching it can go, you know. So that is what I'm looking forward to in the new year, kicking off the new year. John Paul Jones month, man. I've also got stuff too where Robert Plant is concerned, some of his solo works, taking another look at Jason Bonham, and of course Jimmy Page, man, my favorite musician. I'm going to be focusing on him and a lot of his radio interviews and stuff like that that I haven't seen and heard yet. So that's what's happening. I better bounce because they're outside changing out the bins and they're making that thunderous racket, and I can never get all of it in my editing, so I better bounce now. Anyways, y'all, that was great. Finesse, thank you very much. I'm not going to apologize for the length because it's Led Zeppelin and you got to make the time. So that's how it is. But yeah, going forward, I just don't have a lot of time to do lengthy reactions. So think about that before you send me a long ass bootleg, okay? More than likely I might send it back to you and say, no, don't have the time or whatnot. You know, coming up into the new year, it's going to be very, very busy. And I might have to scalp things back a little bit, condense my reactions, maybe even shut down a platform. Hopefully not shutting down this one. So I have to see what's happening with me with my time and stuff like that. Plan on going to Jamaica, spend some time with my pops and old man Rufus. The old boys are fading out, you know, they're in their late 80s now, and at least they're all fading out together. So I want to be there, you know, to put them in the ground. So all of these things are happening. So that's going to really, really challenge my time, focus, availability, and all sorts of things. You know, you're kind of sitting there looking at your channel and the future of your channel on a chessboard. It's like the crossroads that Eric Clapton sings about, and I'm just trying to find a path. You know what I mean? So it'll be a little bit more clear to me come the new year. But anyway, I just wanted to put you guys on notice that it might not be long until you don't see Soul Train Bro making reactions anymore, or at least for a while. Take a long break or something like that. Not quite sure. We'll see how it goes, man. Anyways, this was cool. This is my holiday edition of Led Zeppelin. And I'm sure that I'll probably have something else like that next year. And a reminder, I'm going to be sorry man, I'm drunk now. I'm going to publicize a lot of Led Zeppelin stuff that has all of a sudden, out of nowhere, just became available, unblocked. And I'm sitting there, like if you're a trapped animal in a cage and all of a sudden the door opens, you're not quite sure what to do, you're a little confused. That's how I feel at the moment. But what I'll do is I will make some public a little bit at a time every couple of days. Okay, so after this reaction, I'll make some public, and hopefully that door doesn't shut all of a sudden and lock me out. But that's what we're looking at. So, and I can't explain to you why that is, but this is the second time that it's happened. Last year it happened, and now this year. So I'm just trying to figure out what this algorithm is all about. Anyways, man, I have no idea what's happening with that, but that's what I'm going to be doing in the next little while, okay? So you guys have yourself a good holiday season. I don't think that I have anything Led Zeppelin in the shoot until the new year, but I could be wrong. I'll see what my calendar holds and what my patrons have loaded in the shoot for me. I could be wrong, but all the same, this is my Led Zeppelin contribution for the holiday season. Finesse, thanks again. All right, you guys have a good one. Take care. And actually, next time you see me, it'll probably be in another day or so with my regular stuff, just continuing with my calendar. Okay? Have a good one. Peace.